with the teaching the I guess preschool through second grade ELA, initially I thought that I was improving because of the stuff that we use at work. I only pull things out of it to help the kids. So I would be creating, right?
Like creating a new program, right?
So I basically be creating my own program. Right? Okay, because I wasn't sure if it was creating or improving, so it would be creating.
So what is it, like a tutoring service, right?
Yes, it's called, well, the system that we use, the program that we use at work is called Reading Mastery.
Right.
And only thing that I use from even with their program to this day is how the kids sound out there, how they do their phonics. Well, other than that, that's it.
Right.
Everything else is basically things that I have implemented on my own.
Right. So yeah, you just be basically improving on like a tutoring system.
Okay.
Right. So kind of like iPhone, like Apple, they ain't like create the computer, or they ain't like create a phone. They just improved on the computers and improved on the phones.
I was feeling kind of stuck this week because I didn't necessarily know where to start. So I called LaShonda.
LaShonda?
Yeah, I called her.
She be here? Oh, LaShonda. Okay.
And she told me to go to my lesson plan.
Okay.
So I do a lot of word families, like rhyming words.
Yep.
So I think this is where I'm gonna start. I'm really not sure.
Yeah, don't you already teach this?
I do.
All you would do is all you doing is creating your own. So you didn't already taught kids this process, right?
Yes.
So I'm saying, do you got a step-by-step process you typically walk the kids through?
Yes.
That's all you're doing.
Okay, I'm just making it harder than it has to be.
Yeah.
Really
That's it. Because all you're doing is just breaking down whatever your process is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you see how we've been teaching it every week, like the 7 steps? So it's like, all right, what's the 7 steps? Step number 1, the right mindset, the right product, the right marketing, right?
I was feeling weird because I'm used to doing it face to face. So now it would be like me basically recording myself, talking to myself.
Basically.
Oh.
Or you can do it like on Zoom with some live students on, and then you hold it. And then
I'm gonna turn it in right now.
No, just hold it.
This is smeared.
Sit down.
It's smeared.
Okay, sit down. Then you holding it, you can record, like let's say for example you got them two on, right? And you teaching them. You can record that on Zoom and then have those recordings. And now you do that for like however many classes, and then you take the recordings. That makes sense?
Yeah, it does. Kind of like how they do now where I am. They don't have me to record my Google class sessions, and then they use them for training purposes. So,
Okay, thank you.
basically I'll just be doing that.
Right. So like for example, so we got 7. It done turned into 7 steps, right?
Okay.
So the whole 7 pillars. When we started, I didn't even have the 7 pillars laid out, right? So, but I just kind of like, okay, boom, boom, boom. And I wanted to turn it into a framework. So the right. Hey, put it up. Like, we're going to eliminate chips if y'all don't know how to eat them and be quiet. Go throw that away. You're going to be quiet. Do you understand? So yeah. So initially how we was going to do it is each week we was going to do it. So like each session was going to be like a module. So let's say, for example, the first week was the right mindset. The second week was this. The third week was this. The fourth week was this, and so forth, right? And we was going to take each one of those recorded modules and then put them in the members area.
Okay.
And then everybody will have access to those modules. A couple weeks, I know we had some audio issues a couple times, and then one time one of the video guys wasn't able to make it, which is fine. So what we're going to end up doing is taking all the recordings of each week, and the ones that we got, we're going to just put them in the members area. And it's going to be like in a bonus section, so everybody have access to the recordings. And I'm just going to go back and record 7 quick videos to break down the modules. So like week number 1, the right mindset, 11 habits. And I'm going to kind of briefly talk through that. So I just go in the studio and record those 7. Number 2, week 2, this, do an overview on the right product, what that look like, what that mean, and just kind of off the top of my head. Week 3, week 4, so they'll have access to those basic 7 modules. And then every week when we do this class, we'll record it, put it in the members area too. Because a lot of people be asking like, do we do it virtually? Because there's a lot of people like all over the country, and even in some other countries who want to, hey, y'all, Marco, y'all ain't doing it virtual. I want to get my kids on. So we ain't doing it virtual right now. We don't even want to do it virtual right now. Because if we start doing it virtual, then people in Atlanta won't come. They'll just get on the Zoom.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to do it like that. We want you to actually come. So it's just exclusive to people who in Atlanta or who within driving range. Like my boy John them, the one who came in a couple weeks ago and they sat over there. They drove from Macon. So that was like 3 hours. So they came from Macon. And Tyler, the barber, he normally drives about 45 minutes to an hour from East Paulding. But he doing football right now. Yeah, so he in East Paulding. So it's like, so now those who can't come, we'll be able to get them access to the members area stuff, but they won't be able to get access to the live classes at this point. You know what I'm saying? But I always tell them, if y'all want some live action, y'all can get on the Saturday class that Gary hosts. But it's different though. It ain't the entrepreneur class. That makes sense?
Yep.
So that's all you would do. Did it fall down or? I think it fell through. So yeah, so that's that's all you would do. Just take it and record it. And now you can take that and just sell it forever. I mean, because we could legitimately take these recordings that I'm gonna put in the members area, and that everybody get access to for free. We could really sell them.
Yeah, you could.
And be like, hey, it's a youth entrepreneurship program. You can get your kids signed up for this amount. Or I could be like, you can either bring your kids live, or you can buy the program, and then your kids have access to it for a fee. But I ain't gonna do that. But I could.
Yeah, you could.
And his parents had to pay it.
Of course. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I ain't saying it's completely off the table. Because it's supposed to pay for it. So that's what I'm saying, how you create a product. So you basically sat here and saw me the past 8 or 9 weeks. You sat here and just watched me create a product right before your eyes. Does that make sense? So you literally just sat there and watched me create it. So you do the same as that thing. But you don't got to be in a live setting like this. You can just do Zoom. But you literally just sat there and watched me create it. And we could take it, sell it, and make millions of dollars off of it, teaching kids entrepreneurship. Even if we didn't do no more classes. Even if we just took those 8 weeks that we just did, took the recordings, and then just packaged them up and then just sold them, people are buying them all day. We sell them 200, 300, 400, 500, whatever we want to sell it for.
Yeah, because I'm just sitting right here thinking, I'm like, they've been recording me for years and using my,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Exactly.
Use it for training purposes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's your intellectual property.
But then don't want to pay me to train.
Of course not. Of course not. It's called intellectual property. It's intellectual. You take it, you can trademark it, copyright it, and that's your intellectual property. That's it. You're like a book. It's intellectual property. You create a course, classes, all that is like your intellectual property. Make sense?
Yes, it does.
Cool. All right, perfect. Let's do this. Let me see. I know a couple people late. MJ in the bathroom. When MJ come out, we'll start. A couple people texted me and said I guess they're in traffic. Cool. What other questions y'all got before we start? Any questions? Any questions? You good, promise? Good? Tired? Had a long day? Did you have class today? Y'all done with school? So y'all done with school?
Really?
I thought y'all had like 2 more weeks. So Clayton County out of school? Got it. So basically, or is it like out of school? Yeah, so not quite out of school. You done though. So elementary still, middle school, and high school done. So you on summer break? Gotcha. Okay. Cool. What grade you in? What grade you just finished? So you going to high school next year? What high school you going to? Lovejoy. So what middle school you went to? Which one? So Lovejoy middle and then Lovejoy high school? Okay. Cool. That's what's up. What other questions y'all got before we start? When MJ come out, we're going to start. Any other questions? Has it been valuable so far these 8 weeks?
Yes, sir, it has for me. And I don't view anything the same anymore. Walking out, I was talking to the kids. I said, I think now when people say, oh, you're changing because you know, reach a certain degree in your life. And I was telling them, I said, when you think about it, you do. Your vocabulary changes. The people that you hang around changes. So, and like you were saying, there's no way you would be in a room surrounded by, you know, entrepreneurs and people that are actually thinking outside the box and millionaires and things of that nature, and you remain the same. Like, it's crazy.
You're supposed to change.
So, yeah, you do change.
People who say like stuff like that ridiculous, like, oh, you didn't change now.
Yeah,
You're supposed to.
So, yeah, well, we watched the, you should. Oh, I'm sorry.
Which I watched?
Founder.
The Founder, y'all watched it?
We watched Founder.
Y'all liked it?
Oh, yeah, I already seen it before. I took economics, so I seen all that stuff before.
So you had already seen it before? Good. Y'all had already seen it before too?
Seen it in school.
So you saw it at school? Okay, cool.
That I had never seen.
It's dope. Most people ain't seen it.
It is.
But now I was just gonna say, yeah, you're supposed to change. I mean, y'all from New York?
Oh, no, I'm from here.
You from here? You from New York? Yeah. Okay, so I mean, y'all heard Jay-Z say they look at you strange and say you changed. You say you think I worked that hard to stay the same?
I know that's right.
Supposed to change.
Okay.
Right? If I'm 36 and I'm still in here having conversations like when I was 18, like it's a problem.
Yeah, right. That's a problem.
Like you can get older, so getting older, how the saying go? Getting older is mandatory. Growing up ain't.
Ooh, come on with the words of wisdom.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like people who don't grow up, they get intimidated. They be intimidated by growth, right?
Yeah. For real.
What's up, man? What are you doing? You don't take that long to wash your hands. Like, come on, let's go. Hey, how you doing? You good? You doing good?
Good to see you.
Cool. That's your son right there? Cool. How you doing? What's your name? Christian? Cool. We got 2 Christians now. Cool. All right. So you was about to ask me another question before I start talking. Before I drop the Jay-Z quote on y'all.
Oh yeah. So initially, maybe a year or so ago, I was planning to move into a home. So I ended up at my mom's house, and I ended up staying there. So long story short, my brother and I was talking, and I said, "What do you think about buying land?" And he said, "I don't know. Neither of us, we know nothing about real estate." And then, you know, I was like preaching on entrepreneurship thing as well. And I said, "So you get in this 30-year contract, no offense to those that do it, I said, you get in this 30 or whatever, 15 or 30-year contract for maybe $300,000 for your home, most of it is interest." I said, "Why not just buy the land?" You know, look into up-and-coming neighborhoods or communities, like down there in Stockbridge, they're still building. You buy the land, you may be paying, we'll just say $1,000 a month, you hold the land, and then when they want the land, you can either sell it for your millions, or you can build your own subdivision.
Okay.
And then, when we were watching Founders, he bought the land. And I was like, was that like, for me, I just really felt, I took it personal. Because I was like, yeah, he bought the land.
Yeah, folks don't realize that McDonald's really a real estate company. They're not in they're not in the restaurant business. They're really in the real estate business.
Yeah, he said it in the movie.
Yep.
He was like, why don't you, this is not like the food business anymore. This is real estate.
It's real estate.
Because they was holding him on a deal that he couldn't do nothing. So he was like, I'm just buy the land and I'm doing what I want to do with the land. And then he just basically bought them out because he was owning everywhere else and they didn't have no money to do anything else with it.
Savage level business.
Yeah, he was horrible.
Savage.
He could have given them people that 1%.
Huh?
He could have given them that 1%.
I mean, it's a few different ways to look at it, right? So it's multiple different perspectives.
Yeah, it's like 6.
Yeah, you can argue either way, right? But you can also say, hey, he did come to y'all and was like, you could have been all in on it, but you ain't really want in. So he was like, all right, well, I need to figure out how to work my move. So you can argue that was bad business, or you can argue that it was business.
Moral. Like, there's no such thing as a moral court. You know, morally right, morally wrong. But come on, he was morally wrong. They shook hands on that 1%.
It depends on, everybody's morals are different though.
Clearly.
You see what I'm saying? So like morally, if I shake a hand and I do a deal with you, my word is my bond, right? Period. You know what I'm saying? So for example, Jeremiah, I don't know where he at, but I told the man last week it was his birthday that what?
Oh, we were gonna have cake.
We're gonna have him a cake. So I was like, we gotta get him a cake.
That might just be a little late.
Not that I owe him nothing, but I gave the man my word. But everybody don't operate on the same integrity scale. You know what I'm saying? Some people will be like, well, I did my best, or my bad, I forgot, we can do it next week. And you'll probably be fine with that. But it's still morally wouldn't be right. You know what I'm saying? It's based on my moral code. But everybody different. Like in some business, some people say, okay, yeah, my word is, if you watch The Prophet,
No.
you ever watch the show The Prophet?
No.
You gotta watch that. So it's called The Prophet by this dude named, It's a series. It's by this dude named Mark Lemonis. He go into these businesses that's struggling, and then he help like transform the whole business. And what he does a deal with the business owners if he like the business, and it's all based on a handshake. Everybody can't do business like that. You see what I'm saying? So like you said in the movie, they shook on the 1%, but then he pulled back on the 1%, right? So some people like, hey, it ain't no black and white. And then some people don't, I'm gonna use the music industry for example. So we always hear these rappers come out once they get smart about their business and they be like, such and such did them wrong. Like the Birdman thing with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was like, Birdman owed me this. He did me wrong because I made all this money XYZ. But it's like, you signed the paperwork. We can even go back. You ever watched the New Edition series before?
Yeah.
You saw how they got played? But did they really get played? Like they got what their parents signed for.
Yeah.
So the dude presented him and said, look, I got you. The dude presented them with X amount of dollars and a bike, Betamax. And that's what they got. Like once the label go run the checkup, you can't be mad and be like, hey, y'all owe me more. It's like, no, like read your contract. They didn't even read the contract.
You put a budget on yourself.
Yeah, they didn't even read the contract. So that's one example. We can go on. If you ever watched NWA the movie,
Yeah.
the same thing happened with them.
He did it. Everybody.
And he was mad. It's like NWA.
What is that?
It's a movie. It's about a rap group. So it's like, but they didn't read the contract. Lil Wayne, it happens all the time. We see it all happen all the time in the music industry. It's like, you ain't read the contract. Or you ain't even gonna hire nobody to read the contract. It's like, you don't want time to read this over, you don't want to get nobody, like, it's business. What?
The scenarios that we were talking about when at the beginning of the day, the farmer, he went and hired one person and he said, I'll pay you, we'll just say a dime.
Mm-hmm.
But throughout the day, he would hire other people to go and help.
Yeah.
And they were upset. He was like, I've been here since, 6 a.m. and we get the same amount of money. 'Cause he put in way more work than they did. But they still got paid equal amount.
Right.
Yeah, that's
It's like I'm paying you what I agreed to pay you. Like, why you mad about what I paid them? You ain't negotiate. Right? So it's a quote. Let me get some this, and we'll jump into it from this. But like this is gold. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, get my phone out. Let's see. So this goes perfect. Go ahead, MJ. What you got?
Like you were saying, if you ask for something, you gotta you can't just always get what you want. You gotta at least be grateful you get something.
Mm-hmm. So it's this. Let me see. So it's this poem. It says, I bargain with life for a penny, and life would pay no more. However, I begged that evening when I counted my scanty store. For life is a just employer. He gives you what you ask. Hold on. But once you set the wages, why you must bear the task. I worked for a menial's hire, only to learn dismayed that any wage I had asked of life, life would have paid.
I don't understand a word of that.
That's heavy.
I don't understand a word.
So basically it's saying that people settle, you get what you settle for. Right? So if you believe that you are worth $20 an hour, life and that's not good or bad, right? But it's like, don't get mad at the person who making $200 an hour. Don't get mad at the person making $2,000 an hour. Like you
can
want it.
make 2,000 at a food job.
Bingo.
You can make 2,000 at a food job. Most of them are just fake.
Yeah, you can't make.
They just scam you to work for them.
So that's one way to look at it. So I'm glad you said that. So if a business owner, so let's call this a business owner, has a business, they take all the risk, they put up all the money, they do everything.
His name is Bo.
I just put Bo, business owner, and then they hire people to work there. So we call this employee. If you come in there and you ask for a job, and then we say, we're going to pay you $10 an hour for this job, and you say yes, is that scamming you?
No.
Exactly. You agreed on it.
But if they pay you $5, they just trying to get you on the
Right. If you agreed on $10 and they pay you $5, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
But if you agreed to $10 an hour, you can't be mad. It's like when people was like, all right, we don't want to work for $8 an hour. We want to work for $15 an hour. Remember when they was protesting against McDonald's and all that? Mm-hmm. It's like how y'all gonna come in and now you asking for $15 an hour? You do the same work. You got the same level of skills. We supposed to just pay you. We supposed to give you a 50% raise just because you asking for it. Like life, where in life does that happen? Nowhere.
You already owe me $100.
You got to just become more valuable. I don't know what this man's talking about. Make sense? All right. So we'll just give everybody a second. They'll probably walk in a little bit later. So let's go around real quick, y'all. And y'all know how we do this. Just introduce yourself real quick. Your name, what school you go to, what's your age, and what do you do, and what's a big win you had from this past week?
My stomach does not.
You got to stand up. You know how this go, man. You know how this go.
Oh, I know what I can say.
Who going first?
Me.
Go.
My name is Christian. I'm 7 years old. I'm in Junior Cyber Academy. I'm homeschooled. And
How old are you?
7.
You did say that. Go. What do you do?
I play games.
You play games? You got a business?
No.
Not yet? Okay. And what's your big win or / accomplishment this past week?
This week,
Mhm.
when I was doing my test, when I was done, it said everything answered, and I had 28. Sometimes I have 20.
So what that mean?
I aced my test.
You aced your test? Good job. Your paper on the floor, MJ.
What is ace
I mean, he got 100 on it. You got to lift up. All right, go. Go ahead, MJ. You can go next. Go.
My stomach doesn't feel good.
Okay, go ahead and go. That means you got to move around. Go ahead, go.
I'm MJ. I'm 7 years old.
Tell everybody else. I already know.
I'm MJ. I'm 7 years old. I'm currently homeschooled right now. I'm a gamer, and I'm still working on what I do. I used to create games, and my big accomplishment is that all my grades are A's right now.
Good job. Who next? Everybody be just looking at me. Somebody go!
They're just trying to see if they.
My name is Aquarius Sam. 19. I go to Nassau Community College in New York. I currently still play football right now at a junior college. Big win. Passed my final. I came down here to see my family. My aunt who's going through cancer right now, so just good time to spend with my family before I go back to school and stuff.
Good stuff. What's a big accomplishment that you had this week?
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, that I came down here to see my aunt and I passed my final.
Okay, got it. What you go to school for?
Business and finance.
Business.
And my minor is photography.
Cool. What's your goal after college?
Like really be like a physical therapist, like a trainer, or like a videographer and stuff like that. All of it.
So you said a personal trainer. So you kind of deciding between which one. So if you could pick one that you want to go in college and like, okay, this what I'm focused on. What would it be? Because you named like three different things.
I haven't really decided.
Not sure yet.
Yeah.
That's cool. What year in college you are?
I'm a freshman.
So you got time. Cool. Good stuff. Jaquavius, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
How many years are
Appreciate you coming, bro. Huh?
how many years are in college?
How many years in college? Well, I mean, it kind of depends, right? So it depends on what you go to college for. I guess minimum, well, it depends on what school you go to. So some of them is like 2-year colleges. You got 4-year colleges. You got some people who go to college for like 8 years, 12. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what you
Can I
want.
go for 1 year?
They got like 1-year colleges, or even like they even got like 6-month colleges, right?
Because I'm already too smart for the 2nd grade.
Okay. Go. What you got, bro?
My name's Ryan Evans. I also
Ryan
Ryan Evans. Yeah.
Ryan Everest.
Evans.
Ryan Evans. Okay, go.
I'm 18. I also play football. I went to Canarsie High School in Brooklyn. A big win for me is probably I passed all my classes. I got 97 average right now
Nice.
currently, and that's constant.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Give me a hand. You say, how do you?
18.
18. So you're a senior.
Yeah, I'm a senior.
Cool. Good stuff. You going to college next year?
Yeah, I'm going to college.
What college you going to?
I'm still looking.
Okay. What you want to do after
I
college?
play football.
Go to the pro NFL?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be in the NBA.
Hold on. You already had your opportunity. Hold on. So you said after college you want to do what?
Play football.
So go.
Oh, after college?
Yeah.
God willing, I'm making to the league. If I don't, then probably go into business and stuff. You know, open up like barbershops and stuff like that, restaurants in my area,
Okay.
stuff like that.
What position you play now? What's up, bro?
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I want to.
My name is Jakar. I'm 14. I go to Eagle Lane Middle School. I don't know what I do now, but like, I want to play football.
Okay.
For my high school. And my biggest win is that I passed my CFA. And I got good grades in all my classes except ELA. And my biggest win this week is that I got all my work done.
Cool.
I don't got nothing missing.
Cool. Give him a hand, man. And say your name one more time.
Jakar.
Makai.
No, Jakar.
Jakai. Gotcha. And you say you go to Eagles Landing. That's down here, right? Stockbridge. That's what I thought. Ain't that Stockbridge? Got what grade you in?
8th.
8. So you going to what school you going to next year?
Eagles Lane High School.
Got it. And you play football now?
Yeah.
What position you?
We start practice like next week.
What position you play?
Cornerback and wide receiver.
Okay. And you going? What you going? What's your goal to go to the league too, or what you want to do something else?
I mean, if I don't go to the league, then I'm like I like to do music. I like to do music and play with instruments. So I'll probably find me something to do in that particular areas.
So you want to do music or you want to go to the league?
See, if I don't make it to the league, then yeah, I'll do music.
But no, so do you want to go to the? Are you going to the league or are you going to do music?
Go to the league.
Going to the league? Same question. You going to the league or what you gonna do?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to league.
Yeah, cause here's the thing, y'all. It's like if you got a plan B, you can forget about it. You can forget about going to the league if you already if I don't make it. Cause you got cats, you going against cats who I'm going. If I gotta take his head off, or if I gotta get his spot, I'm going. But if you there if this don't work out, I'ma go, you already out. Cause you got too many cats who hungry. They've been playing since they was this little. And everything depending on them going. They whole family depending on them going. So they that hungry. So if you there and you oh, well, I got this just in case, you already out.
If you work plan A, you don't need a plan B.
I'm telling you. Does that make sense?
Ain't working.
So keep that in mind, fellas. Whatever you want to do, cause y'all know the percentages and all that, and we don't got to go into the percentages because y'all can be in the percentage. So I ain't here to say have a backup plan just in case because you know the percentage. Y'all can be in the percentage, but you got to decide that I'm gonna be in the percentage. But if you ain't all in, if you ain't training, you ain't eating right, you ain't hydrating, you ain't watching film, you studying the game, that ain't what you doing. You sleep, you train, do your school, eat, rest, hydrate, boom, boom. I mean, I don't gotta tell you the rest. It's just like music. If you a rapper and you planning on being a big deal, you in the studio, you sleep, boom. You studio, sleep, boom, boom. So it's like you gotta consume you. Some people gonna say like you obsessed, you of this, you of this, but it's like that's who win. The people who obsessed.
Don't judge them just like you tell me.
Look, man, you ain't wait.
You should always have a backup. So
I've never said that. I've never said that. I don't even talk like that. So he taking up for y'all. I don't know. He like y'all, so he rocking with y'all. Y'all ain't feel like I was judging y'all, did you? Okay, cool. But nah, that ain't what I'm doing. But he just, huh? I'm just asking questions.
I thought you were judging that kid from San Diego for his taste of music.
No, that was a whole nother.
His taste of music
Man, that was
way better than
that was
yours.
3 weeks ago, man. That was 3 weeks ago, man. So who next? Before we get off track messing with this guy.
My name is Christian Payne.
Hold on. Somebody talking. Go ahead.
My name is Christian Payne. I go to South High School. I'm 17.
Okay. So you in 11th grade or senior? 10th grade. Okay, 10th grade. Okay, cool. You go to South High School, 10th grade. I keep going. Christian. I keep going.
And my biggest accomplishment this week was today where I got to be in my science test.
Today you got to be on your science test? Good job. Do you have a business?
No.
Do you want to have a business? Kinda? It's okay. A lot of people come and they don't want a business, and they come and like, now they got businesses, right? Ain't that right, Promise? And Jabari doing like interviews and everything online. I'm like, man, I got interviews with influencers and everything. Okay. Who next? You saw your hand? Go ahead. So your name, how old are you, what school you go to, what do you do? Like if you got a business or something like that, or maybe play sports or something else, right? And what's your biggest win this week so far? Your biggest accomplishment? Thing you're proud of for yourself?
My name's Tyler Vallejo.
Tyler?
Yeah, Tyler.
Okay, Tyler. Okay, cool.
I'm 9 years old.
What school you go to?
I go to Hollis.
Hollis. What grade you in?
Fourth.
4th grade. And what's your big win for this week? Like what you accomplished this week you're proud of?
707.
7 time?
707.
707? What's that? So you had that this week? Congratulations. Give me a hand. What position you play? What position you play?
Wide receiver.
Okay. That's,
Tight end. DN.
okay.
Sunshine running back.
Okay. So he out there handling business. He handling business.
I
Okay.
don't play basketball or football anymore.
Don't.
Because my mom said she was going to sue the basketball camp I went to.
Who next? I go 1, 2, go.
My name is Jeremiah Faithful. I'm 13 years old, and I'm homeschooled, and I'm doing a gourmet popsicle business because I like popsicles. And I'm also training to join Faith 5 when I turn 18.
Cool. Give me a hand. What's your biggest win this week?
I don't know. It might be that cake that you promised me last week. I don't know that.
Okay. Give me a hand. Tell the truth. Did you? Nah, I'll ask you later. Go ahead.
My name is Jabari Bennett. I am 11 years old, currently homeschooled, and I have an advertising business.
I'm not related to him.
It's okay.
I just wanted to say that.
My biggest win this week is I did an Instagram Live with Dave Anderson.
Yeah. Good job. Give me a hand. So Dave Anderson is he like a social media influencer. He was like on the Breakfast Club recently and some other stuff. So
What is the Breakfast Club?
I'll show you. Cool. Good job. Great job.
Is
You next?
it just where people just interview people eating?
Oh.
Hey, I'm Dave. I'm 17. I don't go to school right now. I gotta do some school, catch up on 11th grade. My 6th semester of 11th grade. I'm currently getting my business started for the clothes line, not make logos, but put my logo on shirts. I just got my logo like 2 days ago. And I told you my story to present. Yeah, I got caught up on my homework.
Good job. Good job. Give me a hand. 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 Huh? You got caught up on something good for sure.
Actually, I brought my homework too.
Okay, hold it for me. I got you. I see y'all. I see y'all. Who else did their homework? Okay. Y'all did it too?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Okay.
3 people did it last week.
Okay. It's on you, promise.
Just had to do it.
It's on you. Take us home.
It's probably because they saw us get $40 last week.
That's what it is.
I do want this $20.
My name is Promise. I'm 15. I go to Lovejoy. I run track and I play soccer. I'm making shirts and notebooks right now. And my biggest win is waking up early and actually exercising and stretching.
Waking up early, exercising, and everything. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, and one of my big accomplishments is because I jump scared my dad this morning.
You did what?
I jump scared you.
How you jump scared me?
Because when I caught you in my bed on Facebook. I tapped you and then you looked behind me.
Chill,
This
you
man just-
exposing your dad.
This man just like to talk, man. Like,
I exposed him all day.
He the only child?
who him?
Yeah.
No, he's not the only child.
Yeah, where's the little brother?
Huh? He not the only child. It's a house full of them.
Hey, don't.
They all
Are
get
you saying
along?
I'm
Huh?
crazy?
They all get along?
No,
I mean, they brothers, so you know how that goes. It's like
probably not.
I don't. Me and my big brother.
it depends on the time of day, right?
And what is that?
So that's your brother?
Nah, this is my brother.
Yeah,
Do y'all get along?
he pointed right at me.
Do y'all get along?
Yeah.
Something, but I don't have to talk.
Depends on the day, right?
We get along every day.
Y'all get along every day?
Dad, you know me and Quay do not get along at all.
You and who?
His older brother.
My big brother.
All right. So who did the homework?
Me?
All right. So who do we do last? Who do we study? So for those who are new, every week we do Black entrepreneur history. So y'all did Black history in school, right?
Yeah.
So you know you only do it 1 month in school. So here we do Black entrepreneurship history, and guess what? We do it year round. Make sense? So last week, who do we do? Maynard Jackson. Who
Wait,
Who-
this is who we're doing right
So who knows who Maynard Jackson is?
Who doesn't?
You know now.
I don't.
Who doesn't know still? Okay, cool. So let's tell the people who's Maynard Jackson. What y'all learn about Maynard Jackson? Who want to go first?
He was the first black mayor of Atlanta.
First black mayor of Atlanta.
I was about to
Shh. Go ahead.
He was the second longest running mayor for 3 years.
The second longest running mayor.
Yeah.
He was in for 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else? Did y'all even know we had a black mayor other than Keisha?
Who?
I didn't know the mayor.
Huh? You didn't know the mayors?
I don't know the president.
I
You don't know the president. You live in the city. What side of town you stay on?
I stay on the west side.
So you live in the city of Atlanta, man. You gotta know the mayor.
Our president
I only
is
know the
Joe
president.
Biden.
Got it.
I don't know no mayors, the vice president's not it.
Got it. So you live in the city of Atlanta, man. You gotta know who the mayor of Atlanta is, bro. And it's Keisha. You gotta know Keisha. Keisha said she done though.
Who is Keisha?
Yeah.
Spelled Joe.
Keisha like I'm done.
I didn't know about the mayor.
Oh. Yeah. Keisha like she done. All right.
Spell
Shh. All right. What else? Longest running mayor. So promise. He went to Morehouse. He was a. Go ahead. Hold on. Hey. Calm down. Say it one more time.
He was a politician on Democratic before he was a mayor.
Cool.
to bully the poor guy, man.
Hey, look. You understand? You know what respect is, don't you? Act like it then. Who next? It ain't your turn. Who else?
He was big on black equality.
Big on black equality.
Spread.
He died when he was 65 in Argentina, Virginia.
Arlington.
Arlington. I don't know why I always say
It's all good. It's all good.
He helped host the
Yeah.
Olympics.
Hold on. He did what?
He helped host the Olympics.
How did he help host the Olympics? Like bring it here?
Yeah.
Okay, so he helped bring the Olympics here. Did y'all know we had the Olympics in Atlanta before?
In 96.
Yes.
Huh? Say one time?
That was 96.
Like 96, yeah?
That was
I think so, wasn't it?
That was the ball.
Yeah, I was like 12 then.
You got lit at 35.
Hold on, y'all. Go ahead.
You got lit at 35 years old.
He got elected when he was 35 years old.
He got an airport named after him.
I was waiting for somebody to say that. He got an airport named after him.
Yeah, he helped. Yeah.
Which airport? Hartsfield Jackson Airport.
And then when he died, they put Hartsfield Jackson.
Yep. Who knows? Don't tell them. Who knows what Hartsfield Jackson Airport is?
Airport. I have it in my.
No, where is it?
That's just how he got named.
No. Where is Hartsfield Jackson Airport?
Ooh, right near our house.
Right. So it's in what city? Atlanta.
We didn't know. I don't know where you live.
So did y'all know College Park? So it's like 15 minutes from here. Did y'all know that our airport is partially named after a black man? Who knew that before now? Right? Make sense? Y'all with me?
You already taught me about Maynard Jackson.
Okay, good. So what else? Anybody else? What else we left out?
Ooh.
Hold on.
Well, I guess he got that's the biggest airport named after a black man.
Got the biggest airport named after a black man?
He was a part of the Democratic Party. I don't know how to pronounce
The Democrat Party? He was part of the Democrat Party? Okay, cool. Anybody else want to add anything?
I was trying to give everybody else a chance. Okay.
What you got?
So, John Wesley Dobbs is his grandfather.
John Wesley Dobbs is his grandfather.
His mom was the first African-American woman, person, period, to receive a library card from Atlanta Public.
Mm-hmm. How many of y'all got a library card?
I mean, I had a library card in California, but not anymore.
You don't got one now? Why you didn't get one out here?
Because I never go to the library.
You just go online?
I don't go to the library.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. What else?
Okay, so he was responsible, like when the entertainment and things of that nature. He is honestly the first person that I ever heard relate Atlanta as being the black mecca.
Mm-hmm.
And once he realized that, he started implementing these contracts so that they would have to come through the mayor, come through him, in order to do certain things within the city. He also made them at the airport, because initially it was a 0.05% of black people that were getting the contract. So now he went in and he made it to back then 25% was getting it, and we had the federal law for we had a law that was federal. What do you call it when they made them hire the minority? But it was federal, but he made it for the city.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because each state does its own thing. So he made it for the entire state, so that they had to hire us. They had to give us these contracts. And him and one of the guys had a discussion, and the guy was like, well, we're going to do you right. And then he said, well, I get that. He said, but I don't want to hire the first Negro that I see. And he told the man, he said, I think that's a good idea. I wouldn't hire the first one either. So he was just letting him know, you know, regardless of if you're going to do the job right or not, I'm not saying that you aren't, but you're going to hire my friend first. You're going to hire my brother first.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and when I thought about it, you know, I heard people say how he was always going to stress, and they say he ate his stress. He ate it, and just me thinking, I'm like, that could have been what contributed to his heart attack. For the simple fact that he was the first black man, and, you know, with all of that stress and all that stuff added on, I really think that there was a contributing factor, though.
During that time in the South. Now, look, this is a nugget. I thought you were going to say this, too.
Question.
What you got?
Can I have some chips?
Yeah. Bro. From now on,
I'll show you.
I got to tell you later. It's still your birthday month, so I'm going to let you spare you out. I'm going to stall you out. But look, so this the power. Remember we talked about networking and your network and all who will in your network and relationships and all that. So when they built the Hartsfield Jackson Airport, they had to bring in the company, because who flew on the airplane before? So when you flew on the airplane. So like when you pulling out on the airport, like y'all, you know, when you're on the airplane and then you pulling out on the thing, and then you take off that strip. Who y'all think paved that strip?
Maynard Jackson.
The person that was paid to pave it?
Who company did he bring in to do all the concrete and pave that whole strip and all that?
Atlanta.
Whose company? Huh?
The Atlanta Pavers.
What?
Russell.
Herman J. Russell.
Come on.
Y'all remember we talked about Herman J. Russell last week?
I did my homework on
So he brought that first contract you talking about. He brought Herman J. Russell Company in to do all the concrete and to lay all the strip and all that.
Yeah, all of them are
Rel-
in the same circle. All of them are in the
They all in the same circle.
Question. Don't you mean net worth, not network?
No, I meant network. I mean exactly what I said.
Network means internet.
I know exactly what I said. Shh. That's why I said you got to listen twice as much as you talk. Start talking too much, you start sounding ridiculous. And then go from being funny to like, why does he just keep running his mouth? And then you start getting questions like, is he the only child? Because he feel like you just need attention. That's why he asked that question.
Dang.
Like, he's just hungry for attention. Is he the only child? And that's not the case. So that's why I said you got to slow down. Everybody know you're smart. It's been proven. But you don't got to keep running your mouth, though, okay? Talk strategically. Make sense? All right.
Oh, and by the way, you played this. That's all over video.
See, I'm telling you, ain't nobody laughing no more. That's what I'm telling you. Because it gets to a point of like ridiculousness, so ain't nobody laughing no more. You got to do it every now and then it still be funny. But if you just keep doing it, everybody be numb to it. Make sense? All right. So, did y'all learn something from the assignment? Was that helpful? I'm going to go and give y'all who we're going to do next week. Y'all ready for this?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, by the way, next week we're going to do Wednesday. We got to do Wednesday next week. It's every Thursday. But and the reason we're going to do it next Wednesday, because the following Thursday we won't have class.
Why?
Because I'm going to be traveling the following Thursday.
Can I go with you?
Probably not.
We'll talk about it later. So the following Thursday we won't have class, but you will have something to do from next week, and then we'll be back at it. But unless I'm traveling or something like that, we every Thursday, no problem. But the only reason because next Thursday I got an event, so I didn't want us to be off 2 weeks. So we're just going to slightly adjust the date, and then next week we'll do Wednesday, and the following week we'll be off, and then we're back at it. That make sense?
We're gonna do
But-
it by this time because I still gotta get my Zoom call itself on Wednesday.
Yeah. You going to have your laptop with you?
On Wednesday?
Because you talking about the call with Gary, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we'll figure something out. Because I let Gary know. So I figure out how we need to do it. Because I let Gary know that we're going to do the class next Wednesday. And then we'll figure it out. I got you, though. Cool. So oh, yeah. So who we going to do this week is, write this down, Marcus Garvey.
Isn't he the
In-
person who created gravy?
Anybody ever heard of Marcus Garvey?
No.
Yeah, he's a chef. No,
He was a what?
the chef.
A chef? Nah, you talking about, yeah, you talking about D. Garvey.
Oh, these guys.
No. Garvey. Marcus Garvey. You heard of Marcus Garvey before?
Garvey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, don't tell him.
Who is that?
And songs? Yeah, you got to check him out. You know who Marcus Garvey is, right? Put y'all on game, I'm telling y'all.
Is Marcus Garvey an old singer like Stevie Wonder?
Nope. So that's, no, not right now. That's your homework. We still got work to do. That's your homework, Marcus Garvey. Hey, look, when y'all check out Marcus Garvey, y'all gonna be like, this.
Y'all be real excited about
Yeah.
that kid.
Y'all gonna be like, this is heavy. All right. So this is what we gonna do.
Oh, Dad.
What's up?
By the way, what I have on my paper is because I searched up how did an airport get named after Maynard Jackson, and then all I did was copied it and pasted it.
Then he might not even give you credit for that.
It's okay. Pick up the paper. So look, this is the thing, y'all. So let me explain the homework. Y'all notice I don't take up the homework. Y'all notice I don't read the homework. Y'all notice I don't do none of that. This ain't like that type of school. That's the regulars. We clapping like are you clapping or you just like? But nah, but the purpose of the homework is for y'all, not me.
It's for us to learn.
Yeah, it's for you. If you don't do it, that's on you. You just miss out on that.
Well, let me guess. You're only giving us people who you already know about.
Kinda. I can't give you nobody who I don't know about.
Give us Stevie Wonder.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
I said we're doing this for why it might come back up in school.
It might come back up at school, and then you be the only person know, and you don't know because nobody else really know. Good point. Good point. So it's for y'all. It's for you to learn. Like everything we learning in this class, everything we teaching, it's for y'all. Like it's for y'all to take it, go do something with it, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like Jalen been texting me all week. Hey, got my logo done. Boom, hit my logo. Boom, I'm gonna let him talk about it in a little bit. Got my domain name. Like he doing something with it. Like we've been doing this 8 weeks. Guess how many people done text? I know Jabari doing the work, so he low key. He don't really say nothing. He been here soaking it all in, and he just like getting to it. But like, how many people you think done like text me or ask questions or anything over these 8 weeks? Promise obviously doing her thing as well. But and everybody kind of move differently. Jeremiah doing his thing low key. He don't really say nothing. This man here, if we can, I'm gonna mess him up. But the point is that y'all got to do something with it. I'm gonna give y'all all the game. All you got and support you however we can do it. However I can support you, but y'all gotta just do something with it. Make sense? Cause knowledge ain't power, right? Who said that?
Active knowledge is power.
Supplied knowledge is power. Cause you
All knowledge is power.
no it ain't. Applied knowledge is power. If you ain't doing it with the knowledge, it don't matter. Make sense?
Well, what if I have knowledge and then we switch brains and now you have the knowledge?
I mean, that's on
And then I'm gonna be the one teaching the class.
on cartoons or a movie that would make sense. But in real life, you just lose.
What about in Roger Rabbit?
You lose.
What?
Make sense? All right, let's keep going. Do I need to move you?
How do you look?
Like, calm down, okay? Calm down. Calm down. You got a big old mess you got to clean up here too, sir, once we're done.
Oh,
All right, so any questions about anything we talked about already?
no.
All right,
But
so
here's one question.
what?
Last week you said we were gonna do the millionaire vocabulary thing next week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
To my the other side, right?
With the team?
Yeah, the other side of it, because we only did one side of the words, right? We got a whole nother side of the words.
Alright, let's
Got you? But we got to do something else first. Because what else I promised y'all this week?
Oh yeah, you were supposed to get a person and I already know who that is.
Okay.
I saw him waiting in the lobby. You promised me a kid.
Okay, perfect. So here's what we're going to do. First off, you want to talk about yourself now? You want to do it at the end? Want to do it at the end? I bet. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to, I promise y'all a special guest. So we're going to bring our special guest up, right? And what we're going to do is, I think y'all would, so we're going to do it a little bit different. Cause I wanted to be more of a conversation. So when I talked to him, I was like, you don't necessarily got to come in and like do a presentation. Because I don't really think they would really get a ton out of that. You know, would y'all agree? I figure like if we sit down, chop it up, he introduced himself, I'm going to introduce him, he introduced himself, we talk, and then y'all can just ask questions, right? Because what I want to do is like, we done broke down the 7 pillars of $1 million business. We done talked about people start implementing it the whole now. We're doing our black entrepreneur history, but y'all done just heard from me for the most part these 8 weeks, and then a few people come through and they talk from the crowd or whatever. However, each week I want to start bringing in other guests who y'all can hear from as well, other folks who got $1 million businesses and so forth. And you can ask them questions, and we can just sit around and just chop it up so y'all have exposure, because exposure is like the number one thing that changes the whole situation, right? So for example, somebody asked a few weeks ago I was somewhere, and the person said, what do you feel like our black youth need more than anything? And my belief is exposure. What'd you say?
I say that all.
Exposure?
Yeah.
It's exposure. Like, we just don't got the exposure. Like, you don't realize. Yeah, you don't realize if you go up on Bankhead, and that's all you know from Bowen Homes to Northside Drive, you don't know it's nothing else. You know what I'm saying? If you on Cascade, West End, you don't know it's the other end really. You ain't been down there to the $3-4 million houses on the other end. And you've been living like 5 minutes from it your whole life. But when you go down to the other end, you be like, dang, this Cascade, this my, and be like, well, no, you ain't went to the other end. And you like, wait, this is a whole nother set. You know, this is my street though. But you're like, it's 5 minutes away. But until you get that level of exposure, you stuck. So with no further ado, the brother who I want to bring, and I'm only going to bring in here people who I know official, number one, who I know care about y'all, who I know going to give y'all the game, and who I know who don't got no selfish agenda or intentions.
Oh.
And they already been vetted. What's up, man?
By the way, make sure you have a good entrance.
Made a good intro. I got this. I promise y'all. I promise you. All right. So this is my guy. So I'm gonna let him tell y'all about what he's doing and all that. But this is my guy. So I actually was able to have a front row seat of him building his business from like starting in like a garage, right? His fitness business, and building it up to be a $1 million juggernaut, multi-millions, and clients all over the place. He's a big fitness influencer, ambassador, the whole 9 yards. And I saw him, as they say, get it out the mud. So y'all help me bring to say my brother Jay Lopez. Bring him to the stage, man. Bring him to the stage. Woo, 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 woo. My God, you can sit right there. Go ahead. You can sit down. So, introduce yourself real quick to everybody, bro. I know you've been listening so far, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So introduce yourself to everybody.
All right. How y'all doing? Jay Lopez. I'm a body transformation coach. So I train entrepreneurs, help them get in shape in 90 days or less.
Cool. So y'all get that right. So that's pretty much what you do. Straightforward. Here's what I want to do. I want to imagine y'all, because all of y'all, everybody here is interested in business for the most part. Some people like just getting exposed to business, and that's cool. So imagine y'all got the opportunity, which y'all always had the opportunity, and y'all got other people. My whole goal is to bring y'all in and get you in front of other people who built $1 million and multi-million dollar businesses, right? So y'all can ask them questions about business, about, I won't say about anything, but let's keep it focused. And let's ask about business. Anything you want to know in terms of business. You cool with that?
Yeah.
So let's just kind of keep it natural. Raise your hand, though, so everybody ain't talking over each other. And but take advantage and make sure you taking notes. Anytime you got the opportunity to learn from somebody who done accomplished what you want to accomplish at some level, you want to be taking notes and asking specific questions that you can actually get some value from. Does that make sense? Not just questions just to be nosy, but like, okay, I'm asking this question because it's specifically going to help me with something. So who want to go first? Go ahead, Jeremiah.
What business do you own?
So when I met Marquel, I had a gym in my garage. So there's a couple gym mats, dumbbells, treadmill. And over the past couple years, I've grown my business online. So I don't even have to, work out in the gym. So I have customers that are overseas in other states, and they're able to just log in with their phone or their computer and view my workouts and get in shape.
Okay.
Who next? What you got, Jabari?
How did you grow your business?
Say that one time.
How did you grow your business?
How'd you grow your business?
Consistent, getting up every day and doing what it takes to grow my business, which is connect with people, serve my customers, get my customers results, and just continue to make connections, meeting people, being more outgoing.
How do you make money?
I make money by solving problems.
Y'all heard that one before, right? Yeah. What problem do you solve?
So the problem that I solve for my customers is that if they're overweight, if they're not healthy, they don't like the way they look, they come to me and I help them become better. I help them lose weight. I help them feel better about themselves in a short period of time, a small amount of time, without being confused on how to do it. What you got?
Why did you think it would be good to start a workout business?
I didn't. I found something that I liked, and I realized I was good at it. And as I continued to do it, I started to like it even more, and I realized I could make a living doing it.
How long did it take to grow your business?
It's still growing. So it's still growing. It never stops. It's about setting a goal and accomplishing that goal. Then once you hit that goal, you set another goal, and then you just keep going, and keep going. Never stop. So my business is still growing.
How long ago did you start?
Do some math. 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Cool.
4 years ago.
I saw some other hands up.
So, what made you, I heard you tell them like you found it, but what made you like want to start doing that? Because like I play sports, so I've been working out for so long, so I feel like it's kind of like second nature to me. Like since I want to do it, but like what made you get into that profession so much?
So before I got into fitness, after high school, I went to the Navy. So I served in the Navy. When I left the Navy, I stocked shelves at a warehouse. I went to school for music. So I have a music engineering certification. Then I went to school for maintenance, learning how to, fix things in houses. Then after that, I found fitness. So it wasn't just me I didn't just start out wanting to do this. It was just me wanting to find purpose, find something better to do for myself. So whenever I try something and I realized I wasn't a good fit, I wouldn't stop there. I just kept going, kept searching for something until I found fitness.
How did you get your name out there?
Internet, iPhone. That's it.
Like what specifically though? So give them like the actual tactics. So internet, iPhone, great. Like what specifically did you do though? Because they got the iPhone and the internet.
All right.
So what did you do specifically that they can do? Because they got iPhones. So what did you do specifically? And still do what you super consistent at?
So this was a turning point. So pretty much giving out information online. Just
Creating
posting.
what?
Creating.
Because they familiar with the term, so you can kind of have a business conversation.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
Nah, they good. They
You're like,
good.
I got 'em.
They ready to have a conversation. They good.
Okay. No, so just like creating like more following,
Creating
more
content.
content, more engagement. So when I met Marquel, I think I had, I'm gonna say like 800 followers online, maybe less. I was in my garage, had about maybe 800 followers. Then, he challenged me to start posting every day. And I thought it was crazy at first. I was like, I'm not giving out free information online. Why would I give out free information online? That defeats the purpose. Nobody's going to want to hire me. So I started every day, just gave out a free piece of information, free fitness information, free nutrition, post myself working out, something like that, every day. And then people started to reach out to me, asking for more advice. And I started to land customers. I started to get customers. 21, right? 21 customers? 17 customers in less than a month when I started doing that. So right now on my platform that had 800, I'm at about, I think I just hit 26,000 this past week. So,
Give me a hand, give me a hand, y'all. Give me a hand.
Oh.
So for you, have you found there to be a difference between providing a service and then providing results?
Yeah, I think there's a difference.
What is that?
Because not everyone that provides a service gets results. So to me, for you to get results for someone, you have to have a plan. So if someone hires me, I don't have a plan to get them in shape, they're just going to come to me and work out, eat healthy. They're just not going to get results. So when you want to get someone results, you got to have a plan. That's the difference between someone just having a service and someone having a plan for their customer. You got a question?
Yeah, so do you do it all, you do it all by yourself, or you got a system?
I have a system, but that's not how I started. So my system, my team, it continues to grow. I continue to have to, and that's a good problem to have, having to hire more people. As you make more income, you're able to take that money and invest it right back into your business so you can hire people to do certain things. So where before I used to have to schedule my clients. I used to have to schedule them, or I used to have to, promote all day online. I don't have to do that. I have a website now. I have my, customers can go and schedule to talk to me. Certain things like that takes investment. So when you make money in your business, don't blow it on, expensive things, clothes and stuff. When you make your money, take it, put it right back in your business. And that's how you build the value in your business. You just continue to make money, reinvest.
Cool question. So when you started, it was just you.
Mm-hmm.
How many people you got on your team now?
Say about 8. So my chef, I have a trainer that keeps me in shape. Monet back there, she's assists me with multiple projects. So I started out just doing one thing, just helping people get in shape. But now I have a fitness challenge online, a school for other trainers. So yeah, graphic designer, videographer, photographer, all of these people I'm able to invest, and they're making money in their business because of me. So.
Shonda, you had a question.
It was about the team.
It was about the team. Okay. So I saw your hand too. One question.
Mm-hmm.
So you said start creating content every day. Every day for how long?
Never stop. Never stop.
So how long it's been creating a piece of content every day?
I have been creating. So now it's not a piece of content. Now it's like 6 or 7 pieces of content, 5 minimum. On a slow day, it's going to be 5. 3 to 5. But I've been doing that every day for like 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. That's what I want them to hear.
Every day.
Go ahead, Lashonda.
Do you plan that content in advance, or is it just like natural, so you can just like do it, or do you just like sit down ahead of time and just like plan out all your content?
So I think the trendy thing, I think a lot of people say, there's apps where you can schedule stuff, and a lot of people like to plan their content. Because of him, I have this natural way of just creating content on spot. So I have a routine every day where it's just in my mind to post at certain times. So I might have some content in my phone, or I could, walk over to my refrigerator, warm up some healthy food, take a picture, post it online, give a couple tips.
So you make content just a part of your lifestyle?
It is.
Okay, that's good.
That's all it is. Not overthinking. Not trying to be perfect. Yeah. So not being perfect, not overthinking. I think at one point, there's certain times I didn't want to post stuff online because I was worried about what someone else was going to think of it. Maybe taking a picture of some food or myself working out, I would always critique myself. But I don't do that anymore. When I take a picture or I shoot a video, I don't even watch it. I just tape it, post it, leave it there. And most of the time when you don't overthink and you just, when it comes from the heart, when you want to give out information, that's really all it takes. And that's what majority of people like to see. You don't have to be perfect. They're going to trust you even more if you're not trying to be perfect. So.
What you got?
I just want to know, what's your Instagram?
Train with J Lopez. So train with J the letter Lopez. Train with J Lopez.
Can you define delegation or delegate, and how important is that when growing your business?
It's very important. So delegating for me, it's been pretty much just looking at certain tasks that I used to do in my business and realizing that in order for me to grow, I couldn't continue to do the smaller tasks. I had to find someone else to do it, or a system to do it. So yeah, delegate. Pretty much just looking at every task that you do in your business, and whatever the most important task is, or the Marquel likes to say the $5 an hour jobs or the $10 an hour jobs, you might have to start out doing those jobs. But as you continue to make more money in your business, you can hire someone to do the $5 or $10 an hour job, which may be answering the phone, or maybe sending, in my case, maybe sending someone their workout emailing somebody their workout or communicating with a customer. That's like a $5 or $10 an hour job. Where the $100 an hour job could be something like this, going to speak at an event, or going to a gym to shoot a workout video. That's something that I'm the face of the business, so I need to be there.
So I have a question about the followers.
Mhm.
So initially you said you started at about 800. Was that your personal or was it your business?
I like that question. So I don't think there should be a difference.
Okay.
I think it should be the same. That's just me. I know some people, because of their business, some entrepreneurs, some business owners might have 2 pages. But that's going to get time consuming. I'm a personal trainer. So my customers, my followers, they're going to get to know me anyway. So there's nothing really going on in my personal life that I can't really share to my followers. So I think a lot of times, and I used to be, there was a time where I had 2 pages. I was like, when I first graduated personal training school, I said I was going to make a business page and just post the fitness, but people want to see other stuff besides fitness. They want to see you at home, and they want to know that you got a family, or, going to the grocery store, or, celebrating a birthday party. Like, people like to see that stuff. So by you trying to withhold that from your followers, to me, you're losing out. So I would say just put all that into one.
So you made it more relatable. It's more relatable.
Yeah, of course. But everything that I post, I try to relate it to fitness. Maybe a couple times a week I might post a picture of my son, but that's still letting my followers know that I'm a real person. I'm not 24/7 in the gym, because I'm really not. So if you have a service, if you have a business that requires you to connect with people, I don't think you should have 2 pages. But that's just me. Especially if you're just starting out. You're not gonna, because I see it all the time. Sometimes, entrepreneurs have two pages, and one main page, they have thousands of followers, and then their business page, just a few hundred. More people engage with the personal you. That's how you're gonna get them to, buy into your business anyway, because they're buying you. Who's got questions?
So look, so talk about like the challenges.
All right.
Because it's like, it's all good. 27,000 followers, camera time, speaking, 8 people on the dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let's talk about like some of the challenges. Like,
Okay.
were you ever about to quit, and why? Let's talk about some of the challenges, like just to kind of,
Okay.
because like I know online, especially like with the internet and social media and Instagram and stuff these days, everybody make it just look so sweet. Like folks in front of the private jet, folks got the money to their phone or with it, like this and all that.
Yeah.
So it just looks sweet, right? So let's talk about like some of that. What were some of the challenges that you had to experience and overcame through this process?
All right, so the day I met Marquell, the day that he hired me as a personal trainer, 2018, I was actually about to go get a job. I was going to get a job. I was about to go apply for like a night shift job because I still wasn't making enough money in my garage gym. So that was a close call. I've quit jobs before. I've quit my job at the warehouse. So the first time I quit a job was I was working at the warehouse, and I had graduated personal training school, and I had to make a decision. And I realized that if I didn't free up my time, I wasn't going to be able to promote my business. So there were some other coworkers at the warehouse that they had dreams and aspirations, but they never took that step, and they're still there at that same warehouse making, the same amount of money. But I took that leap. I quit. And I opened up my time, and this gym that I was at, the old coach or mentor that I had, he made certain promises to me that he was going to teach me how to get customers and all this stuff, right? It didn't work out. So I lost all my money, and I had to quit. I had to quit that gym, and I pick up a regular job. I had to go right back to working for like a year to pay off all the debt. So after this year of doing floor cleaning, right? So I went to school for something, worked hard, studied, graduated, quit my job, took a leap of faith, and then 6 months later wound up in debt. So I had to leave that and go right back to working for a year. After this year of working, I jumped right back into fitness. And at the time that the place they were barely paying me any money, but I wanted to take another step and get right back into something that I wanted to do. So I took this job at the gym, and I think about 6 months later, my car got repossessed, and I quit my job the next day. Again, quit that job, and that's when I started.
I was just about to say, what do you mean by that?
Repossess is when they come take your car because you're not making payments on it. Yeah. Y'all don't want that to happen. It's not cool. Especially when it happened right before you got to go to work. I had to catch the bus to work that morning. What you got, man?
When was the last time you posted on Instagram?
Right before coming in here?
Which was?
You might see it. Yeah.
Now that's what I call consistent.
43 minutes ago.
Yeah. All right. So, some more struggles, right? So, when I quit my job to start my gym in my garage. So I quit my job after my car got taken, right? So I quit my job and I started a gym. I didn't have any customers. I didn't have any clients. I gave myself 30 days. To promote myself online and try to get some clients to come to my garage. I didn't have a website. Nobody knew who I was or anything. So I had to just hopped on Facebook, started inboxing, doing what I knew at the time. And in 30 days, I was able to get enough clients to replace what I was making at that gym, which still wasn't a lot. So it's been a long road. It's been, every day is not going to be good. Some days you're going to get up, you're not going to feel like, promoting your business, but you have to do it. You gotta promote your business every day. What you got?
What made you keep going?
Wanting better for myself. There's certain things that I have a son, wanting to be successful. Really wanting to be successful, wanting to live a better life, wanting to be happy. And it's not about just making money, it's about being able to do something that you love or that you're good at. That's what kept me going. So it's believing that if I keep going and I keep working hard, that eventually things are going to work out. And that's really what has kept me going on days when I didn't want to.
I got questions.
What's the biggest risk you done took?
Man. Let me see if I can pick. Let me pick one. All right, so fast forward, I think when I left my garage. I made a decision to leave my garage gym and go to this local gym. They were looking for other trainers. I thought it was a good move for me, right? So I pretty much told all my clients that, hey, I'm leaving the garage gym. I'm going to this gym, across town. And by doing that, I pretty much lost half of the customers and the clients that I had to go to this gym. And when I got there, it just wasn't a good fit. It wasn't a good environment, wasn't a good fit for me, right? And at that time, I had a lot of personal life situations, right? Things going on. So, because understand that when you owning a business, you're still going to have a personal life. You still got things in your family and things like that, or with friends. You're going to have situations that are going to happen, and you're still going to have to make the decision to do what you're supposed to do in your business. And that's a point that I had where I had some personal life things going on that mentally it made me just not want to get up and do what I was supposed to in my business. And at that time, the business move wasn't good. I didn't have any money. And I made a decision to pull out of this gym and move my equipment and back into a friend's basement. So I've been in a garage for like a year more, moved it. I had been promoting this gym for like 3 months. Left the garage, moved into this, went over to this gym and found out within a week or two it wasn't a good fit. So I had to move right back into a basement, right? And at the time, the way that I saw it, I was like, man, it's not good, but I'm staying positive about it. It turned out to be the best decision that I ever made. And that was my first, I think, so that first 30 days of me being in that basement gym was the first time that I had made over $10,000 in like 1 month with just online. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's a lot. But yeah, so I moved my gym to this basement and it just turned out to be like, I called my gym the basement. I called it the basement, and all of my clients, it turns out they would rather come work out in a private space than to go to a gym. So I had really kind of like found gold or struck gold, diamond or whatever, right? And yeah, it's been up. So that was a big risk for me to take, because for me not to have any money and just make a decision to move my business away from a place that I was technically, I could have stayed there and made money, but I was unhappy there. So I decided to just up and move and take a chance, and it worked out. So that was a big risk. So even though at the time things didn't look like they were going to work out in my favor, I decided to continue to push forward and just be positive about the situation, and it worked out. So biggest risk.
Well, what we talking about? What does risk mean, y'all? What, MJ?
Taking a chance.
Right. She's taking a chance.
Yeah, bigger the risk.
And then that opened up.
Bigger the risk, bigger the reward. That's true.
Bigger the risk, bigger the reward.
What you got?
Do you consider that like a life-changing moment as well? That when you made that move and you seen your first $10,000, do you consider that your biggest?
No, I've had bigger moments than that. So after when the shutdown happened, when the pandemic happened, right? A lot of gyms, a lot of $1 billion gyms had to close. But because my gym was in the basement, I stayed open. I didn't have to close my gym. So I made more. I got more customers. And that's not something, nobody predicted a shutdown was going to happen. Nobody could have predicted that. But just if I hadn't made that move, a year prior to that happening, I would have been in the same position as a lot of other gyms that had to close their business. So, and then it's the life thing too. It's not just about the money, being able to take care of my son, take care of my family. I'm the only business owner that I know in my family. So that's a good feeling for me to be, young and be the only business owner in my family. So if, you're going to start a business, that should be your motivation too. If nobody in your family has done what you're trying to do, that should be motivation for you to go hard at it.
So how long were you doing the business before you actually make some money?
Real money?
So how long were you doing the business before you actually made your first sale? Do you remember?
A couple months.
A couple months?
Yeah.
And then how long did you do it before making some real money?
About 2 years. 2 years. That's the importance of doing something that you love. Money's great. Like, money is good. Of course, we all want to make money. But if you're going to go into business be prepared to go into business. One, knowing that you got to help people. You got to, because if you're not ready to serve and help people, you have a hard time making money. Because you can't just step out here just like talking with money. I'm looking for money. I'm trying to get money. Like, no, you got to help people. People will pay you if you're going to help them. And that's a shift that he helped me make. Because I used to just promote, just trying to make money. Who wants to get in shape, right? But I stopped talking about the money and let people know that I could, help them. And once they saw that I wholeheartedly want to help them, that's what makes people want to hire me.
And he's probably the most expensive trainer you can get.
If somebody's more expensive than me, man, I need to meet him right now. At least here in Atlanta.
Yeah, he's probably the most expensive trainer that you can get.
That's what he was. I just made a post in reference to that. So sometimes people will say looking for an affordable trainer, right. And to me, affordable means you're looking for a deal, right? Most of the time, and I'm not cheap. So, not cheap at all.
That's probably why I can't get rid of this play out.
Hey, look, we can make it happen.
Best is never cheap. What else? Anybody else got any questions?
No.
My question is this for y'all. So, what have y'all gotten so far? So, I know he said a lot, but what have y'all got? What's something that y'all got that you like? Okay, that resonates with me. That's something I can use. What y'all done got?
I know, find out what you're good at, and then you find out that you're good at it, go for it. You gotta find out your talent. They say you do a lot before you find out what you want to do.
Yeah, and it's now, here's the thing about that. Everything that I've done has helped me. When I stocked shelves at Costco for like more than a year, right? What I learned by working at Costco, it taught me how to be organized. So if I hadn't worked at Costco for a year, I wouldn't have been able to be organized in my garage or my basement gym. So, because when you think of a basement, you kind of think of like junky, or most of the time, right? But that's not how my gym is built. It's clean. So if I hadn't learned how to be organized, then I wouldn't have been successful with that. By me cleaning floors for a year, when I had to take a break from fitness coaching and did carpet cleaning and floor cleaning for a year, that taught me how to approach people and connect with people. I had to knock on doors and stuff 5 times a day, and it got me comfortable with driving around too. So I'm real comfortable driving around. Some people they don't like driving. They don't want to get out. They don't want to go places. They don't want to network. I had to get comfortable with that. So everything that you do, even music school, going to music school taught me, learning how to record music. Because before I went to music school, whenever I just thought somebody rapping or somebody singing and then throw a beat on. And it's not. You got to be it's like computer science. It's a lot. But that taught me that a lot of work has to go into making something look good. A lot of work. It takes a team, So everything that you do, so you might have a passion for something right now, it might change. You might not want to do that a year from now, but you don't just have to throw it away. Just make sure that you remember anything valuable that you learned from doing it. You didn't take a loss, even if you no longer want to do that anymore.
When you got your big payoff, how does people try to get over on you? Well, from the business world, not your family, friends.
So that can potentially happen at any time. That has. Can I get into this here? Okay, so he didn't know this. He doesn't know this. Okay, so he doesn't know this. So I currently have a client that is suing me, right? So yeah, yeah. So yeah, Melissa Neal. Melissa Neal. You see? Hey, you better. So okay. Small thing to a giant, man. Okay. So this client has known me since 2018. 2018. I got her in great shape. She lost over 60, 70 pounds, right? So I'm being sued for a matter that has nothing to do with this particular business. So I hired this person to do some apparel for me. It wasn't done correctly, and I didn't want to pay for it. So in turn, she pretty much lied and said that I owe her for fitness coaching that she hadn't received. Now, because she's known me since 2018, at that time, I didn't have contracts. I just didn't, right? I just thought like, hey, I'm not making enough money. I don't need an attorney right now. It's cool. People just coming to work out. Now I have an attorney. I got an attorney like probably a couple months later, right? Once I really started to make money. So this is a learning lesson. Always have contracts in place. No matter where you are in your business, I don't care how much money is being exchanged. If you're doing a service, make sure you have a contract in place. Now, this client that's suing me, I'm pretty much gonna settle, right? Because it's not worth my time and energy. But that's another story in itself. So yeah, people are always gonna try to get over. Family, same thing. When you start, when you got money, everybody got problems. When you got money, everyone's got problems. And I went through it. I helped out everyone in my family, right? And when I got in this situation and I needed something, nowhere to be found. So, it's okay to want to help somebody, but the best way to, really help someone is to just give them that space and let them figure things out on their own. Because that's how I had to do it. No one has really helped me, with the exception of this guy back here. No one has really helped me when I really was like down and out. But I appreciate those times because I had to figure things out. So understand what's gonna make you valuable as a business owner and an entrepreneur is being able to problem solve. So in any situation, that's what's gonna make you valuable. You know how to solve a problem. So the problem that you solve may not just be in your business. You may have to solve a problem in life or whatever. Something comes up, you're gonna have to make a decision, solve that problem. But each time you solve a problem, you just get smarter and smarter instead of just backing down and deciding not to fix that. So, family, stuff like that, keep your business to yourself. Keep your business to yourself. You make your money in your business, like your business is your business, right? Keep that to yourself. Or, if you trust your mom or things like that, that's cool. But when you start making your money, keep that to yourself. It's not everyone's business. What you got?
Well, this is kind of like a personal question. I just want to know, what do you eat? Do you eat like beef, pork, and all that stuff?
I haven't had pork in like a year, but chicken, vegetables. Yeah. Eat a lot. I eat a lot. It's fun though. Work out, eat. Yeah.
So you eat beef but not pork?
No, I don't. I eat steak.
Oh.
Yeah. I wasn't eating steak before I met him. Once he started helping me make money in my business, I could afford. He started seeing steak and crab legs on Instagram. He was like, "Man, are you going out again for the 4th time this week?"
Salmon and
Hey, look, before that, it was the
garnish around.
it used to be the frozen vegetables, man. So, what you got?
And then when he saw that salmon a few years later, he started to eat salmon.
Yeah. Yeah. What questions y'all got? So they're working on businesses in here, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you give them any business advice?
So somebody tell me about the business.
So this is a good question. So give them one general piece of advice that they can immediately. I mean, you gave them a whole bunch of games so far.
Mhm.
Which said what's one thing you can give them that they can implement, and then we'll actually go with Jalen because Jalen got to talk. He got to tell us about his business and give us an update also. So that'd be a good thing. He present, tell us about his business, and then you kind of give him some insight. We'll give him like one general thing, and then we'll do something specific with Jalen. So he's gonna give us something.
Okay. I would say, so make sure whatever the business is something that you enjoy doing. Be very clear and understand your product or the problem that you're solving. Because if you want to sell it to someone, you have to be able to sell it to yourself first. So if you don't understand what you're selling, you're going to have a hard time selling it to someone else. If you don't understand the problem that you solve, you're going to have a hard time getting someone else to understand it. So whatever it is that you want to do, make sure you fully understand.
That makes sense, John?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So like y'all on social media, right? Social media?
I don't use social media.
So social media, understand that when you have a business, you have a different type of responsibility for what you post online. You got to be you have a responsibility because you have people following you. So you have to be mindful of what you say and what you post online. So for someone that, maybe your friends might not have a business, you might see them joke online, post certain things, cool. But if you own a business, you have eyes on you. You have to be professional. So you have to carry yourself a certain way, even online, because you never know who's looking to hire you. You never know. You could have your big day tomorrow. You could meet someone famous that wants to hire you. You could, you know what I mean? So just be mindful of what you're posting online. So when you own a business, you have to be responsible for what you post. You're going to be held accountable for what you say online as well. So if that makes sense. What y'all got? Who's got questions?
Well, I'm just thankful that you made that comment about separating the accounts because I only have my family to follow me, and I only follow my family, so maybe 35 people. But I might have hundreds of people on that category that leave lingering. I never allow them to follow me. So now, since I'll be implementing my business, I don't have to. Because I was going to ask you, how do I, link them, get them over to my business page, which I don't have to. I can just go in and honor their request.
Who, your family?
No, my family, everybody else.
So your page private?
Yes, my page is private.
Why?
So definitely I don't, because when my niece set it up for me, that's how she did it.
So if you have a business, because I used to think at one point that if I made my page private, it will make people want to request to join my page and follow me. Not true at all.
I'm definitely gonna make it public.
Make it public. And I mean, it's cool that you want a page for your, how much do you need to update your family and friends on that they don't already know? Yeah, so I mean, I have a few pages, but I have people on my team that manage my other pages. But if you're not at that point, you're just starting out, one page.
Yeah, but I would definitely go in and honor their request and go ahead and allow them to follow me. And then, like you said, just upload my content and everything there, as opposed to trying to figure out how can I get, because I have hundreds over there just lingering.
Yeah, get that done today. Yep.
Yeah.
Did you have your hand raised? Okay. All right. What else y'all got? What you got?
I really don't have none, but so basically how everybody else has what you said, your mindful posts and all stuff. My business is my body because I'm a football player, so it's I am mindful of
Yeah.
stuff that I eat and my intake and things I gotta get done, that's like a daily deposit. So
Mm-hmm.
it's affecting my garage sale, so.
Yeah, and it's not like you. I'm not saying that you can't, be free to say and post what you want, but just understand that, if it's something that it might be offensive, right? You just want to be mindful of that, because once you post it, you can't take it back. Once you say it, you can't take it back. And I've seen a lot of business owners ruin their business behind, making a statement or something that might have been offensive, or posting something that might have been offensive. So just think professionalism. It's okay to show your lifestyle. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be funny. I just posted something humorous, right? But you got to understand the difference between being humorous and being disrespectful. It's a big difference. Yeah.
So Jalen, tell everybody what's up with your business. Tell everybody what's going on, what's your business, and all that. And Jalen been coming to class. This your third week, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. This your third week. Cool. Give us a rundown. Give us an update.
Like, run down just about the business, like why I started it.
The whole nine.
Whole thing?
Yeah. Why you started the business? If you got the logo on your phone, you can show the logo, whatever you want to do.
Alright, so I got a logo. I'm gonna show y'all after, but all my life, my dad had been telling me and my brother, like, you don't want to work for nobody. You want to be your own boss. So, after he told me that, well, after he told us that after a while, I had to, I didn't ever really want to take it serious, because, like, I was young. I was still young. I was like, how I'm gonna get money being my own boss? I'm this young. So I grew up like in school. My favorite class was always art. So after a while, I knew I was real creative, and after a while I thought about making my own clothing line. Before I got locked up, I thought about making my own clothing line. We were supposed to got my own printer press and computer and stuff to do that, but we never got it. So that all came with, like, I still wanted money. I was applying for jobs, never got hired. That led to me doing stuff that I had no business doing. That got me in trouble. I got in trouble. Then in jail, they gave me nothing but time to think. So on the phone with my dad, he was still telling me, like, why you in there, you need to be, just being there, just send your way to get out. You need to be trying to find out what you're gonna do when you get out. So that like, after that, I was like, I want to make logos, but I was still in there just writing songs just because. But I knew, like, when I got out, I wasn't gonna take rap serious, because rapping money don't come fast enough. So I had done start, like 2-3 months before I got out. I had done started drawing out a logo, and that was the logo I sent you. But it was gonna be the Monopoly Man, but my dad told me I can't use the Monopoly Man because of copyright. So that's when I came to you, asked you about how all the copyright stuff goes. You told me I can make my own character. So I asked the man to make my own character, and he did. And he made my own character. I paid $94 on Fiverr to get my logo made. After that, I got the logo, and then it was Nike. He had Nike, and I sent my kid. He told me that's copyright. I got to change that. So I changed it, and I put, like, my own, like, motto I stand on, which is trust none, love a few, on the shirt, and I just took the Nike check off the shoe. So after that, my dad sent me a link to GoDaddy. He was like, I forgot what it was called. He basically get your own website. So he was like, you need to name your character, because that's gonna be your character as your clothing line. We're gonna get this. We gonna get this, like, it's gonna be your character, your creation. If anybody uses it's gonna be copyrighted. So I made a name. His name Mitch, and my website name is mitchware.com. So after that, that's really it, and that's where I'm at right now. Now I'm trying to come up with I was supposed to buy the story, like at the beginning, because I told you I was supposed to buy the story, like, behind the logo, but I got caught up in my homework. But I had that next class. So my next step is to get the logo onto clothes and find customers.
That's good.
Give him a hand. Give him a
You've
hand.
done a
give him a hand. So let me say this first. When you grow this, I want you to tell that same story over and over and over again. When you grow this brand to a multi-billion dollar brand, Mitch was known all over the world. I want you to tell that same story. Oh, that same story, just like that. Don't ever stop telling that story, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a game changer. So so how you come up with Mitch? What Mitch mean?
That's the character name.
Does it call anything, or you just like I'm just gonna call him Mitch?
Yeah, I'm gonna call him Mitch.
Okay. All right.
That's good.
The logo dope.
So all of
Did a good job.
Y'all have a good time having fun.
That's a good job, man.
Logo
That's
dope.
down here.
So what's the name of the brand?
Go get it.
Go Getters.
Go Getters.
So let me help you with the story. So, and I'm gonna let Jay give you some game too. So Go Getters. What does that mean?
Like it's like, okay, so as y'all see when y'all get the phone, it's my character chasing money, but like it's not all about money. It's like that's just what I love money. So like I'm forever like chasing money, but it's still like behind Go Get It is like whatever you want to do. If you really want to do it, you gon' push towards getting it. So basically like really if you want something, if you want to be good at something, you gonna progress and try to find better ways to make that bigger, or just getting better at something, making the best out of whatever you really want to do, and just trying to achieve your goal. If you have one, if you want your goal to be, if you want your goal to go past the limit, like no limit to your goal, then it can be no limit. Just keep rising.
Did you already got somebody to put the logos on the shirts?
Nope.
I got somebody. I'm waiting for them to text me. I texted the other day. I'm waiting for them to hit me back. So I got you on that. So all right. So in short, so a go-getter to you is what?
A go-getter is somebody who really want to achieve their goals, who really put time and effort into what they really want to do.
So they go get it, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then what's the opposite of a go-getter? What do they do?
I say a go-getter is not necessarily quitting, but like if you like he just said, if like at the beginning of the hills, like he was going through struggles, but he kept going to really take it to the point he wanted to get, and his business still growing. But if he would have say, okay, so when you went through that time, you had to go through when you moved your gym, or when you had to go back to your friend's basement, if you would have quit right there, that's not a go-getter, because you gotta take losses to get wins. Like you gotta risk. That kind of risk.
You got it.
So what if your slogan? Because like when we were talking through text, like I'm just wild, like weird like this, right? So I was like, Cause I've been thinking about this all week. Cause like I'm just wild weird like this, y'all. So don't mind me. But what if your slogan for the company was so go getters, right?
Yeah.
And what if on there, like under it, on the back, or whatever, what the slogan for the company? And you don't gotta like it, but this is just an example of something you can play with. But what if it was like, some people wait on it, others go get it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think it's something. I'm wearing the jacket in the class. I got a jacket at home. It's a real eyes, and then it say realize. And then on the sleeve it say some people want it, some people want it, some people see it, and some people get it. That's on my sleeve, and then there's more stuff down, but it got white, so some of the letters gone. But that what I just said is on there.
You made so that's a search you made?
No, I bought it.
Oh, you bought it? Cool. Yeah, you about to say something?
Yeah, just a bit of advice. Sorry to interrupt you guys, but if you kind of want to save money right now, it's a company called Printify. You can connect it to your GoDaddy website or whoever's hosting your website and just upload your logo on there. And you don't actually have to put out any money to print the shirts until people buy from you. So if somebody places an order on your GoDaddy site, it'll send the order to Printify. They'll print it out and mail it out for you.
Printify.
Printify.
Printify. Okay, so Printify.
And you can put it on different items as well. You know, coffee mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's a website to it?
Printify.com.
See, that's why she's on my team, man.
Because that'll save you money so you don't necessarily have to pay somebody to print them right now. If you do need help with that locally, I do know 2 people. Sometimes they do ask for a minimum amount of shirts to print at first, but if you're trying to save money, Printify, link it to your website, wherever you have hosting it, whether it's GoDaddy or anybody else. Somebody placed the order to you, it'll go to them, they'll put your logo on it, print it out, mail it out. You don't have to hold any inventory.
Okay, thank you.
So I think that your story is what is going to really like push your brand. You need to promote your story just as much as you do your logo, the clothing. You need to promote that. You need to push that, because that's, to me, that made me want to buy the shirt.
100%.
If I'm walking by and I see the shirt with the logo, I'm like, okay, it's cool. But if I knew the story behind the logo, I'm like, oh, I want to represent that. I like what this guy stands for. So on your website, man, or you know, if it's maybe a video, just sitting here listening to you talk, you tell that exact story on video. Put that on your site. Put that, and that's your bio right there. People need to know who you are. They need to know why you got this clothing line. That's really going to help you stand out. And it's a true story. You didn't make, like, you're not making it up. You really went through it. So, yeah.
100%. Same story. People gonna buy it. I think that's why I was talking when we were talking this week. I was like, "What's the story?"
Yeah.
That's the story. It was like, "I'm gonna work on it and bring it back next week." That's the story. So you're like, "Okay, then what's the go giver?" You're like, well, "Some people wait on, some people go get it." However you want to frame it up, with just something straight. And now people who buy it, they're like, "I'm gonna go giver." They only gonna rock it if they're a go giver, or they at least see themselves that they gonna rock it. And they resonate with the message. So.
Does that make sense?
Story, everything.
All right, so check this out. You get that done. You put your story on your site, and I'm gonna fund your first 15. You got 15 shirts. I'm gonna do that. Get with my quill. 15 shirts, whatever color. I'm gonna take care of that. You take care of that on your site. Put your story up.
My website,
I got you. If you don't have
You can do it. Go ahead. There you go.
Yeah.
I get your number at the class.
All right. All right.
It is.
Is that a free kids discount?
We don't do discounts, man. We don't do discounts, man.
I just want a shirt. I'm broke.
We gonna get you a shirt. We get you a
I'm
shirt.
broke.
Dad, I'll get you a shirt.
Watch your language. We won't even talk like that.
No discount.
Huh?
No discount.
I don't even gotta sit
Don't
in
do
the
discounts
cookie.
for
Go
the
put
free.
it on your phone.
What's up?
You said it's the bathroom.
Yeah, go ahead. All right. Anybody got questions? This is what we gonna do.
I got a question.
What's your question?
Where's Jeremiah?
You got
Huh?
Where is Jeremiah?
He's sitting in the front.
He hiding.
Turn the light on. All right. Anybody got questions other than that? Anybody got questions? All right. Cool. What we gonna do is we're gonna celebrate. Good.
Don't we gotta do the Millionaires?
So this is what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna celebrate Jeremiah, and then we're gonna do the millionaire vocabulary. So for those who are new, we got this thing called millionaire vocabulary. Because millionaires talk different, right? Like for example, they don't say I'm broke. We don't talk like that.
Yeah.
So that's first and foremost. Because everything you say after I am is what you create. So I am. You say that. That's what he is. I am a go-giver. I am. That's what you create.
I
So you
am
gotta
a professional gamer.
or whatever you say, right? So the language is different. So every week we do like 10 million vocabulary words. So we're up to like 40 so far. So we do a game. Like last week we did the game, and then we're gonna do it next week because we're gonna celebrate Jeremiah because we need a little more time. But yeah. So we got like 40 vocabulary words.
That's good.
And remember I told y'all like I'm gonna do the workbook for y'all? Shout out to LaShonda. Get LaShonda a hand. Get LaShonda a hand. Get LaShonda a hand. She like put the workbook together. I'm gonna finally go through it this evening or tomorrow. My week been crazy. And then, but it's dope all together. I just got a couple suggestions. We have workbook together. So probably after next week, and then we had that 1 week off. By the time we come back, we should have the workbooks like ready for y'all. They're official too. So get LaShonda a hand. They're official. Official, huh?
No copyright.
This I did with 24/7.
Just had to make sure.
Okay, good. 24/7. This ain't like an act. Like, this is all the time. Straight up. So, cool. All right. So we're going to celebrate Jeremiah. Where Jeremiah at? Where you at, bro? Where you at, Jeremiah?
I'll go get him.
Huh?
I'll go
get him. I think y'all was doing something that got him in trouble. Where you at, Jeremiah? Come here.
Everybody when you
So Jeremiah's birthday was last week. He didn't tell us till the day of class. Go ahead and have a seat, sir. Go ahead and have a seat, sir. He didn't tell us it was his birthday until class. And apparently, he likes strawberry cake. Yeah, I know we had to look. Everybody sing happy birthday one more time real quick. Everybody, let's go. Who's going to start it off? I'll start it off. Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Excuse me.
Cha cha cha.
Y'all sound weak out there. Somebody support. Shut up. That's right here in the box, right? Okay, right here. That hurt. Shut up. You gonna do the honors? You like, I ain't. Okay. So what we gonna do? She left, so I can't even promote the situation. So this is Curious Cakes with the strawberry crunch situation. You know what I'm saying? You like strawberry, don't you? So I don't think you can't get no more. How many of y'all eat the strawberry shortcake ice cream?
Are you trying?
Y'all see that?
Are you trying to
serious? No, this is the cake version. Who had the strawberry shortcake like ice cream out the ice cream truck before? Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is like the cake version of that. It's crazy. So this is the cake. Okay, wash your hands. So what we gonna do? You gonna break bread with everybody? I'm assuming, right? You ain't gonna try to take it and run, are you? So what we gonna do? Again, we gonna celebrate with you. You cool with that, right? Okay, cool. So what we gonna do? We're gonna have it. One LaShonda watching, he's like, we can't let you go home and eat the whole cake by yourself, bro. So LaShonda.
But we went home with the whole cake. We didn't
LaShonda gonna have it in the front, and then as we dismiss, that way we won't have too big of a mess to clean up. As we go towards the front and exit, you'll get your piece of cake, and you'll step outside with it.
And give a round of applause for Jay Lopez.
And give a round of applause for Jay Lopez. Woo, 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 woo. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all clean up around your area, please. Clean around your area, please. Let's get the room back to how it was. Thank y'all.